Hello everyone and welcome back to another fun and exciting episode of Robbie Plays. Today we're jumping back into some more Dream Daddy, like we've been doing every day until this game is done. I gotta say, I don't know which of these two I dread more. Evil me? Or the vampire? I'll do evil me. Never give up. Never remember. Alrighty then. Robert was not very nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? Sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it said that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Cat videos. I start down the rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. Alright. I get up, walk to the living room, and sit down and turn on the TV. Food. Oh, meat hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach rumbles. Time for lunch. Huh. Well, I guess it's time for good old Chef Riley to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Oh god, no. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while sitting there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Something I would do. Volt will attest to this. I don't think he's watching, though. I was at his house for D&D the other night on Sunday. A couple days ago. Yeah, today's Tuesday, so 2 days ago. I was at his house for D&D, grabbed a slice of pizza, and then immediately dropped it. I admire my work for a second. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. It's still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling the pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of the door. It would really bring the living room together. Wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam! I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jail! I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song! No look behind, the back hook shot, everyone's on their feet. Something something space jam! I managed to barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home, and we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning the house down. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Edition. Or Toddler Tournament. I would not give toddlers kitchen knives, or free reign over an industrial kitchen. It sounds like a terrible idea. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glace with cream fraiche, of course. Creme Fraiche. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I check my computer one last time. Still nothing from Robert. But it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually I climb into bed and get some rest. But I just can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. Alright then. Yay! I did great. I guess we'll do 2 dates in this one.
Welcome. You've got dads.
It's Damien. Laserdisc is clearly the superior digital format. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him and get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer and make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee, and the computer finally dings. Oh god. Robbie, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner, as I would have liked. Oh, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. It should please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda? Can you help me with something?
Ugh.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No. Can you interpret this for me?
Eh?
I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and LMAO and whatever and decided that what they need to do is bring it back to the 1800s. So, what do I do?
Huh?
Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming ball? Debutante, I believe that word is. Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it. Back at me, aren't you? Like, the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Yeah.
Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. This guy is such a vampire. Make a short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. More of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat-head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I'd live there. I would... There. No. There. There. I would live in that place. That's cool. I like Gothic kind of stuff. It matches my beard. Hush. Bad phone. I pull... I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Those are creepy portraits. That looks like the guy from Amnesia. Robbie, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Like, the skulls are good. This is a cool place. I would never be able to keep this place clean, though. But there's a reason I got a curtain behind me. My room is a mess. Always. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh!
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest.
Oh!
Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Do they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian area? That's my son's room. You know how rebellious teenage Jews are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. I would love to have a house with a library. Seriously. I have a small shelf of books. I would love to have, like, a wall of shelves. It would be amazing. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. It's fucking awesome. Book. Pick up a book. You know, Robbie, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Oh god, Naruto fan fiction.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups, with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Butterflies. The butterflies are cool. That's something else I'd like to have. I'd like to have, like, little preserved insects and stuff. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. Concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people who enjoy it, when in fact the high refers both to the latter time of day, the that the working class had to enjoy tea, and the height of the tables on which they're served. Oh.
Uh-huh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damon takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. I got... Oh, I love the cape. Yeah, the cape. It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me. I have tried to make a cloak so many times. It just doesn't work. I am not that good at sewing. And, eventually I'm going to break down and buy one, because I want a cloak. It's just cool. You pull it off quite well. Oh, thank you. Regardless of my historical leanings, it's very important to me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself, but I'm very happy with how I dress. I do get some strange looks, yes, but it's something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about my beard. It gets me a lot of weird looks. I get a lot of, like, older folks giving me dirty looks. I get a lot of older folks, though, like, you know, 60, 70, 80-year-old folks who absolutely love it. And that's amazing. Like, people coming up to me and, you know, white hair, older. I had a guy with a walker the other day come up to me and, oh man, I love your beard. I wish I could have done something like that when I was a kid. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick from my closet a variety of cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate, feels amazing. You wear top hats?
Huh.
You don't? What got you so interested in goth stuff?
How delightful!
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? To see the Black Parade. I'm gonna have to mention this to Sean so he knows to go down this path, or at least do this date. He's a huge My Chemical Romance fan. If you haven't watched his videos, he's got a big MCR flag behind him.
Huh.
Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. I always found taxidermy stuff a little creepy and off-putting to me. I have no issue with it. It's fine if you like them. I just don't want them in my room. Kind of, feel like they're staring at me. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try it and live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a crucial mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Robbie, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Soap making videos on the internet. I've done that a few times. Those are fun. I did learn how to juggle once. I learned in 6th grade. We had a gym class that the gym teacher just took us to the cafeteria, moved all the tables aside, handed us some tennis balls, and said, learn to juggle. And that's what we did for the next 3 weeks. Until we could all juggle. We were not allowed to stop. It took a long time. I can't do it anymore. Don't ask. Word jumbles. I'm not a big fan of word jumble. Yeah, we've had juggle once. Gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's interaction with the gravitational arts. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Interesting. I started out with carves, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview.
Oh.
Damien looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Oh my god. Color. There's a lot of color. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Oh.
My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off of the line. Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think of this one means? 3 cheers for sweet revenge. My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Oh, snapdragons. And this is absolutely true. As a kid, I loved snapdragons. I still do. I'm nowhere near as obsessed with them as I used to be. Nowadays, I like lavender more. But snapdragons as a kid were the ultimate, like the coolest things ever. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them. Yeah, it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath to admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Robbie, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had a little more effort in the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Yeah, I'm having some issues with some red peppers that currently in the green stage and going very quickly to black. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that garg.
Oh, okay. That's the head. That doesn't go there, though. Okay. Arms? No. This part. Yes. That part. That part. No. That part goes that way. And head. No. Head. Yeah, there. Oh. Don't break things. Always bring a war chest. What? Phew, that was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Robbie, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? I just realized he's vampire and Lucian is werewolf. He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school. Post haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Hello, Hugo. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. God, I gotta get these guys' voices straight. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Ah, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble radio. What is it this time? This Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step by Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. They don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks, some masonry tools scattered around. What happened in here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucien, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? I am neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's cask of Amontillado? Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into the cellar with the promise of wine of fine vintage, and buries him alive behind a brick wall. That's literally what he tried to do. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I'd lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad?
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes, son. We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cast of Amontillado. And it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? Read the first 5 pages, then read a review of the movie.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long, and there's no movie! There should be, though. Make a really good movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. I can't argue there? You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Although, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again, and you two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see you're struggling. So if you decide that you would like to speak with a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. Yeah, he's doing good. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out of the window. The kid's a sociopath. Just a little bit. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. That's awkward. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
Oh.
I did expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining.
Oh.
There is that, yes. No, yeah, he handled that well. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon?
Oh.
It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Ah.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket, watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. They're making fun of tiny house hunters and property brothers. Which the property brothers, if you didn't know, these guys are really tall. But anyway, yay! There's only 3 channels on in my house ever. CNN, Food Network, and HGTV. I completely missed my finger on that one. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd the afternoon tea go? That's strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucien. Since he tried to, he lured Ernest down into the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage, and then lured him and tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company, and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. I actually liked him a lot more than I thought I would. 2 dates, 1 video.
That was a phenomenal date.
It would have gone better if I hadn't done that one question wrong, but meh.
Welcome. You've got
See?
dads.
Vampire. Right there. Vampire. The corner. That way. The bottom corner. It said vampire. Alright. Well, I've gone on a date with everyone. I think I made my decision. I think I'm going to continue with Brian. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And as always, have fun.